My name is Gigachad, a professional alpha male, and today we're going to talk about something every man has faced at least once in his life. That exact moment when you suddenly feel it coming, when your body is moving faster than your mind, and you start asking yourself, not yet. How do I stop this? How do I hold back right now? If you've ever been in that situation, you're definitely not alone. Now imagine your arousal like a submarine with 3 compartments. At first, everything is under control. But once water starts flooding the first compartment, the situation becomes critical. You still have time to react, but if you ignore it, the flood spreads and control is lost. The good news is this. There are several effective methods that can help you avoid premature ejaculation. Today, I'll explain the most reliable ones. And at the end of this video, I'll share a powerful life hack that personally works for me every single time. Let's start with the main causes. Premature ejaculation usually has 2 origins. The first one is physiological. The second one is psychological. Physiological causes do exist, but they are relatively rare. In most cases, the problem is psychological. Psychological causes include negative past experiences, fear of disappointing your partner, performance anxiety, and constant overthinking. All of these factors pull you away from simply enjoying sex. Here's a paradox most men notice sooner or later. The more you like a woman, the higher the chance that you'll finish too quickly. Why does this happen? Because emotions are heavily involved. You're excited. You want to impress her. You want everything to be perfect. But these thoughts work directly against pleasure. Instead of being present and relaxed, your mind is racing. And when the mind is tense, the body follows. This is why many men can perform much longer with someone they feel emotionally neutral toward. But with a woman they truly like, control becomes much harder. That doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It means you care. Another important point. It is almost impossible to perform like an experienced lover the first time with a woman you really like. And the reason is simple. Most men, the more they like a woman, the more they start thinking about her past. Whether she has had many partners, whether she has expectations, whether she will compare you to someone else. In our imagination, we often turn her into a perfect princess, someone we absolutely must not disappoint. This mental pressure creates stress, and stress creates tension. When tension replaces relaxation, control disappears. Now let's talk about practical techniques. Technique number 1. Changing positions strategically. If you feel an orgasm approaching, switch to a position that is less stimulating for you. This allows you to maintain sexual dynamics. Your partner still feels connected and involved, while your sensitivity is reduced. Depth also plays a role. The first part of the vaginal canal contains muscles that actively contract during sex and orgasm. Shallow penetration often increases stimulation. By adjusting depth and angle and positioning yourself slightly deeper, you reduce direct stimulation and significantly lower the risk of finishing too soon. Technique number 2. Strategic deceleration. If you're moving at a fast rhythm and suddenly realize you're close, slow down immediately. Not gradually. Immediately. Change positions. Pause movement while staying inside. Or stop thrusting entirely for a moment. Those extra 2 or 3 movements are often exactly what pushes you past the point of no return. Some men find that placing the woman on top helps them last much longer. In that position, stimulation is lower and control increases. For others, it doesn't work at all. This is important. There is no universal position that works for everyone. You need to understand which positions reduce stimulation for your body. Doctors also mention that if your size is slightly above average, some positions can increase the risk of discomfort or injury. So awareness matters. Technique number 3. Managing overall arousal and expectations. There's a popular myth that sex should last endlessly. In reality, the average duration of intercourse is much shorter than people think. Foreplay usually lasts around 10 to 15 minutes. Penetration, lasting 10 to 20 minutes, is completely normal. Some theories suggest that historically, intercourse was brief due to survival instincts. Whether that's true or not, modern expectations are often unrealistic. Some men practice self-stimulation before sex to reduce sensitivity. For some, this works well. For others, it drains energy completely and ruins desire. This approach is highly individual. Now let's move to the most powerful technique, the real life hack: Kegel exercises. These exercises involve the pelvic floor muscles, the same muscles you use to stop urination. When you feel yourself getting close, gently engage those muscles. The sensation created is opposite to orgasm. You'll feel arousal move backward instead of forward. If you practice this during solo stimulation, you'll notice how quickly arousal drops. The same principle applies during sex. This method is extremely effective, simple, and very underrated. Now let's talk about psychology. Almost every man has finished too early at least once. Anyone who says otherwise is lying. This is completely normal. The key is mindset. When you constantly think about not finishing too early, you create pressure. And pressure kills control. Your erection depends on balance between two systems: the sympathetic nervous system, responsible for fight or flight, and the parasympathetic nervous system, responsible for relaxation and pleasure. When you're anxious, the fight or flight system takes over, and that's when control disappears. When you're relaxed and present, control improves naturally. Sex is not about performance. It's about connection, exploration, and enjoyment. When you stop chasing an outcome and start experiencing the moment, everything changes. The key to lasting longer is not suppressing your body. It's understanding it. With practice, awareness, communication, and reduced mental pressure, control improves naturally. Sex becomes better. Confidence grows, and everything starts working in your favor. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Now let's break this down. This has been Gigachad.